Is it better to be a generalist or a specialist? In my experience, I would say being a generalist will get you further in freelancing, will get you further in most full-time professions today, especially. Um, there's always been this myth that being a generalist means you're kind of the jack or Jill of all trades, but you're not really in depth in any one area. And really, it's like you want to make sure that as a generalist, you're able to adapt and move into different areas that provide value to clients, value to the company you're working at, and not be pigeonholed or niched down into one really specific thing that over time may be less valuable to a business, might be a more common skill set that other folks have, and that slowly reduces your relevancy, your impact as a service provider or as a full-time team member. Um, the kind of ideal way to position yourself and set yourself up for long-term career development as a freelancer, as a professional, is to be a generalist in a couple of compatible areas, like a couple areas of your industry that are adjacent to one another and complementary, um, and go deep in a few of them. So get deep specialization, like get certifications, experience, take a workshop, do an apprenticeship, and get in-depth experience in 2, 3, 4 different areas of your particular craft. For me, that's marketing. So making sure I know a couple different marketing disciplines, from social media to content to SEO to analytics, and know how they work independently, how they intertwine. That is how a generalist stays relevant and adaptable to the changing market dynamics, the prevalence of AI, where AI is taking away some of the tasks that knowledge workers have typically done and requiring you to bring on more skill sets, but in depth. We're not saying you need to be doing everything under the sun when it comes to HR or everything under the sun when it comes to marketing, but you need to have a couple core areas of depth and then a few areas of skills where you have broader knowledge, where you know how to leverage those use cases in a variety of circumstances, but you're not saying you're the expert at all of those secondary skills, but you need a couple of in-depth skills to make sure that you're a generalist with specialization in a couple areas of value for businesses. That's how you win.